For 2025?
Yes, very excited. Yeah.
What's the mindset, the thought process heading into the new year?
Bring Kings basketball back.
Simple as that.
Simple as that. Yep.
Do you like the new mentality that Doug's bringing, defensive first, play fast, everything like that?
Yeah, of course. Him and Scott have a plan moving forward. And they're holding us all accountable. So that's just how I like it.
DeMar said last year was a shit show. I'm curious how you were able to process that.
I won't say those words, but yes, exactly.
I was quoting.
Yeah.
So, how did you process last year, just like looking ahead?
It definitely was tough. I feel like a lot of us, especially for me personally, went through a lot of new experiences for the first time, throughout a season, and just learning how to deal with it. Move forward. It was tough because no one knew who was staying, who was going to be here. And we just tried to do the best we could.
Thomas, how long did it take to find maybe that clarity that you were looking for this offseason to know that things were going to be okay?
Scott's done a great job of making it clear of how he wants to play, how he wants his organization run, and what to believe in. And, it aligns with a lot of the players here. So, that's a really good start.
You got your point guard.
Yes, Dennis is, fantastic. He's been proving it, in FIBA the last couple of years, doing amazing things, and apart from having a high IQ who can get all of us, in the right position, he's also going to go out there and guard.
Can you explain how difficult it is to do what he's done, winning all those European titles and the MVP?
What he's done the last 4 years, how do you explain in NBA terms? I don't know. Like, three-peat and being an MVP, basically.
Pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Domas, you alluded over the summer somewhere to changes in the offense, and with Doug coming back, what's that going to look like in terms of comparatively to what you've done?
He's going to want us, to be all over the floor. All over the floor. It doesn't matter if I'm a 5-man, I can be out on the 3-point line more, spacing. He wants just to make it more difficult for teams to guard us, and using me a bit differently than I have been used in the past.
Does that mean even if you're still initiating somewhere, maybe doing it in different places, different spots on the floor?
Exactly. Little things like, if I'm the dunker, space out instead of being there, trying to make, the big guard a non-traditional way.
Domas, you spent the last 2 years traveling the world with Doug. How do you help him sort of be the voice between the players and the coaching staff?
I feel like it's definitely a bit tough for him. He's been the fun, cool assistant coach for a long time, and now he's going to have to be real with some of the guys, even myself. So definitely any way I can help him out there, throughout the season. The thing I love about it, is me and him have a great relationship that we can be honest to each other, and we only want what's best for us.
You're 10 in the league.
You're 10.
Can you believe that?
Nah, it's crazy.
And when you reflect on that, and what your father has done, and the legacy that you've been trying to build, just how incredible is that?
It's cool. It's very cool. Kids are getting older, so they're starting to understand it too. So it just makes it even more exciting.
¿Qué tiene que hacer Domas para transformar lo que fue la temporada pasada a tener una temporada exitosa?
Por primero olvidar todo, olvidar de lo que pasó el año pasado y todos somos nuevos, del jefe, del entrenador, todo, y vamos a empezar mañana.
There's only so much that Doug can do taking over midseason, Zach can do being implemented midseason, having a full training camp, a summer, and then preseason to work together. How big of a difference do you expect that to make?
I'm excited. The coaches have been working. The biggest thing was we needed a training camp or whatever it was. So I'm excited now that we start tomorrow and really start getting to learn this new offense, these new defensive schemes, and see how it's going to benefit everyone.
Adam Silver has proposed during All-Star Weekend having Team USA versus the World Game.
Yeah.
What do you think about that? Would you be in favor of
it? Yeah, of course. I think that would be a lot of fun, and I feel like guys will compete. If I go, I'll definitely compete. No matter what the game is, and it's definitely excited. It'll definitely catch on more globally for sure.
New center additions, the depth with Drew and Maxime coming in. What do you think those guys add?
A lot. We also have Saric, and those guys, bring all different types of different characteristics to the team, and I'm excited. We're going to battle it out throughout training camp.
Last year, a 3-point percentage for you skyrocketed. The volume went up. Are you expecting even another level with that, or are you happy with where it was?
Yeah, of course. I shot a pretty good level. I think it was like 2 or something attempts. So the goal is to get those attempts higher, and what I worked on was basically having a quicker release. So I just feel more comfortable getting them up.
Do you want to get back to whether it's the DHOs or a lot of the two-man game, especially with yourself, DeMar, yourself, Zach LaVine? Just has that been an emphasis on this group?
The offense, we've only got little things throughout the summer, so we don't know the full package. I was used differently towards the end of the year, and hopefully this summer, what we've talked about is that we're going to try and focus on other ways where we can involve everybody.
What do you make of Malik's kind of situation, having to be, sort of the subject of like some speculation over the summer, and now to come back? And
it's definitely not fun. Especially a guy who loves Sacramento like Malik does. I love him here, and but he's been nothing but a true pro. Guys have been coming in early, working together. And he's been here every day and showing his face, and he's ready.
It's still a huge part of what you guys expect to do.
Exactly, he's a huge part. He's still here. Hopefully he stays.